Going at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're up. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Power to the People show. Glad you could join us. If you're watching and you're not from the Buffalo area, this weather is kind of tricky because I looked outside. The sun is really gorgeous.
Love it.
But I put on a jacket, and if you're not watching me on live, I still put on a light turtleneck, but then I got outside and it was like really warm, and I went to the grocery store real quick, and people were in shorts.
Mm-hmm. Sun's out, legs out.
I'm still like teetering. Although I have a decent sized closet now, I still can't fit summer and winter clothes in the closet. And so I still have winter, and I brought down some summer, but this is those couple weeks where my closet is overwhelmed because I don't know what each day will be like.
Yeah, even though it's May, we're hitting that fall spring transition that you literally have no idea. It's winter in the morning, late spring by noon, and then it's back to winter in the evening.
Yes. Hey, Jay Heath, Lakeisha M. Benning Cameron on our Facebook Live, and Jen Woodard. Don't forget you can watch us on Facebook Live or on YouTube at Power to the People Show. So, yeah, my closet is overwhelmed, but I am really, really thrilled for some sun. And I've already started the barbecue season, 2 days in a row. Although, again, the sun will fool you. Because I had a little T-shirt in my backyard, and man.
See, it's outside that sun. You got to make sure, because if you step outside that sun, it's like 10 degrees cooler.
Well, yeah, and this is the problem. Our house is so where the sun starts to set is on the opposite side. So we have a morning backyard. You got to go get in the sun in the morning. If not, we literally, Monique does this, chases the sun. So she'll because the sun will be like cut off halfway in the backyard. So she'll keep moving her chair until she's almost all the way against the fence to catch some sun.
We did it on the football field. We would literally be like, we start practice on this end. We see the sun move and be like, okay, we're gonna go down to this end of the field.
Yeah, just to be in the sun. Yeah, so I'm loving it. So it is really beautiful day in the neighborhood. I really thought I posted that already. Maybe I didn't. Got a couple things to talk about. One is, before I get to the more serious stuff, I don't know if you saw the article about did I print it? About the woman who lost her $28 million lotto? Yeah, $26 million.
No.
Woman says $26 million California lottery ticket destroyed in the wash.
Oh.
I think there should be a way to retrieve it. That means a California woman purchased a $26 million winning lottery ticket in November, but accidentally put the ticket in the pocket of her pants that went through the laundry. The woman was not identified, but KTLA reported that she purchased the ticket at a convenience store in Norwalk, California. The woman came into the service station on Wednesday to explain her predicament. the store's manager told the station she had until midnight Thursday to claim the prize for the November 14th, 2020 drawing.
Jeez.
From Arco. We used to have Arco. AM, PM, the official said the manager.
We do have an Arco again.
We still do? It's a new one?
Ahmed changed his on Broadway and Jefferson.
Did he really?
Yeah.
How did I miss that? Recently?
Well, I saw them putting the sign up, changing the signs last week, and I rode by today, and it's completely changed.
Wow. The manager, who would only give his name as Frank, said surveillance video showed the person who bought the winning ticket. The television station reported 26. What would you do if you had $26 million like tomorrow?
What would I do? I would take a week off and contemplate my life.
Whew, I want one of those sound machines. I could just take a week off.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I would take a week off and then another week. But no, I promised God that if he should just decide and see fit to send a windfall for whatever reason,
And whatever
that I would
caused the
still
windfall.
do my job.
Absolutely.
I would still do my job.
That's what I said. I just want a week off to see and hear clearly from God on what I'm going to do.
Well, what would be the first thing you would buy? Like right off the bat.
Right off the bat, houses and land.
Houses and land.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Not me. I'm buying a plane ticket. Matter of fact,
Oh, yeah, the plane ticket.
I'm buying a private plane ticket. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because did you know you can't just like rent out the front of a plane, like just buy all of the seats? You know,
Really?
Yeah. I tried. I mean, not I tried, but yeah, it's a long story. Anyway, I would contemplate what I'm going to do in like, depending if I got it tomorrow, like Africa. So I'll be like, yo, I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I promise.
Yeah, you're right. The plane ticket to
plane ticket.
The plane ticket to lead me to my week off for decisions.
Ross says sunshine warm only.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go to Alaska, nothing like that. I'm trying to, I'm going somewhere where people on the beach.
Absolutely.
It's got to be water and sand, and I don't want to. I want. Yeah, okay, I got a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, couple things to talk about today. We're still in this pandemic, but the CDC says, according to, I'm reading from CNN's website, people vaccinated against COVID-19 can go without masks indoors and outdoors, CDC says. Mm-hmm. People fully vaccinated against COVID-19 do not need to wear masks or practice social distancing indoors or outdoors, except under certain circumstances. Mm-hmm. If you are fully vaccinated, and this is according to the CDC.
Read.
If you are fully vaccinated, I should do it like, the penalty. If you are fully vaccinated, you can start doing the things that you had stopped doing because of the pandemic. Dr. Rochelle Walensky said, sun just makes a whole difference. We've been without sun so long, I just feel like walking out of this room just like, I'm done. Power to the people.
That's it.
Going outside. Said during a White House COVID-19 briefing, we have longed for this moment when we can get back to a sense of normalcy. Calling it, quote, exciting and powerful moment, end of quote, Walensky said, the science supports the updated CDC guidance that anyone who is fully vaccinated can participate in indoor and outdoor activities, large or small, without wearing a mask or physical distancing. She cited 3 studies, one from Israel, that's interesting, and 2 from the United States that show vaccines work. And remind me to talk about Israel and Palestine.
Okay.
Shuki gonna say the streets are calling your name.
trying to tell you, they calling.
Now listen, y'all. Let me just, I want to know your opinions. Give me your opinions on to mask or not to mask. I'm also going to give you a phone number to call. It's really 895-8222. If you want to talk, or you could just put it on the site. Extension 223, 895-8222, extension 223. This is my opinion. It's too soon. I'm just going to say it right.
Really?
I don't think that we should just be ripping these masks off. First of all, if now the CDC says take off your mask, how do you know who's really vaccinated? So that means, think about it, Sunday morning, now the state still has a say, and the state hasn't said take off your mask yet. So those of you coming to True Bethel, ain't gonna be no arguments. You ain't be talking about they said you could take it off. Go to church somewhere else.
Well, and in all fairness, the CDC's chart says if it's a mixed setting, you are still supposed to wear your
Well,
mask.
it's a mixed setting.
Right.
But let's say it's a smaller church, and everybody in there has been vaccinated, and you know everybody's been vaccinated. You feel comfortable taking your mask off?
Yes.
I'm gonna wear my mask down by the riverside. I'm wearing this mask. Y'all can mask shame me when it's other people around. Now, you and I have both been sick and have both been vaccinated.
Yes.
We work in an office all day together.
Oh.
Every day we're together. I don't wear a mask. When we're in the car, I don't wear a mask. My fear is people who have not been vaccinated, people who have not been sick, are just going to take their mask off too.
I agree.
And now you have children who, I mean, it's always been children getting it, but more children, younger people are getting the virus. Mm-hmm. So now everybody's in the restaurant, in which I was in the restaurant the other day. I'm glad to return to restaurants. And now everybody in the restaurant, I think that this thing picks up again. You ready to just be without your mask? You just Trumptonian.
No.
You're not Trumptonian?
No, I'm not. I'm not like yippee, but I am glad. And because my barber yesterday, he was also talking about how he was in Nashville, and he was just walked in the hotel, and 3 women of a different color said, "Oh, well, you in Tennessee, you don't need that anymore." I think in those situations, you have to be cautious. But like, if I know I'm in a room with 10 people, and like you said, we either know you've been sick or vaccinated, I'm comfortable.
I agree. I mean, we have been in my office.
Yeah.
And everybody in there was vaccinated. You know, Friday is the hangout day.
Yeah.
If you all don't know, after the radio show,
And that's not a public invite.
yeah, no, yeah, it's a little. I mean, the guys and the girls just like we so tired by Friday that we just let our hair down. I let my hair down off my beard. Anyway, so let me see what comments. Lakeisha says they are playing Simon Says. Chugi says nope. Talking about, getting rid of the mask. Lakeisha comes back and says, no, I'm keeping my protective gear. Chugi gonna say on my way. Well, you fit right in anyway. I just think it's too soon to nationally say. So does that mean then? Oh, okay. So planes is mixed. So
Right,
you
still
still got to.
required. Yeah, planes are still required. That's why if you look at some of the guidance around like sporting events, they're saying you have to create like a vaccinated section and a non-vaccinated section. So then that way, non-vaccination people have to either be masked up and 6 feet or 3 feet, but the vaccinated sections, they could sit like normal.
How do you know everybody? Well,
Because
now
you got-
Craig has a little passport now.
And I downloaded the app yesterday myself.
So, there are people against the passport. They don't want the passport.
Then show your card.
The card can be fake. Come on now. I could go in the back right now. Not me. Let me say it again for the FBI in the back. Not me. People can go right now, make a copy on that type of paper, and just put in anything. I think the card is corny. I think there has to be that passport, but then you have to realize everybody doesn't have a smartphone.
Right.
So then what you gonna do? Because now you ain't got a smartphone.
Got to carry the paper. I mean,
I guess they just gonna have to put chips in all of us.
no, that's in the vaccine.
The vaccine, right? Because I saw people talking about magnets was sticking to their arm. I'm so sick of this stuff. Walensky's announcement has a few caveats. She warned that people who are immune compromised should speak with their doctors before giving up their masks. The requirement to wear masks during travel on buses, trains, planes, public transportation still stands. Mm-hmm. She also states that the past year has shown us that this virus can be unpredictable. So if things get worse, there is always a chance you may need to make a change to these recommendations. First of all, I was at, and I'm not going to give them a free commercial, as Mark says, I was at a store returning some stuff yesterday, and they sprayed the counter in between every single customer.
Yikes.
Every customer.
Hopefully they ain't got no bleach in that.
Every customer, they sprayed it. Now, we learned that, I remember in the beginning, it was, oh, Lord, if you touch something.
Yeah, we were wearing gloves and everything.
Well, I saw a thing at the store I was at yesterday that you don't want me to say names, that you can buy this thing where you can like open door. You put it on your key ring and you can open doors, because this is how my wife opens doors. She puts her hand all the way down her sleeve and then grabs it with her sleeve so she doesn't touch the door.
That's even. I feel like that's worse.
What, covering your hand?
Because then if there is bacteria, that's on your sleeve with you the rest of the day.
Well, that's on her. Gina Johnson, how you get the passport?
So the passport is an app called the NYS Excelsior Pass.
NYS Excelsior Pass.
Yes.
Spell it. Nobody know how to spell Excelsior except you.
Hold on.
25 minutes Excelsior Pass. Like somebody's supposed to know. You know some of these people going to be putting it X. Excel. XSELL.
No, I'm gonna have
it's
to.
EXC. Keep going.
ELSIOR Pass.
Did you get it, Tina? It's EXC. Excel.
Hold on, I didn't close out.
Dang, you usually the little smart one, the little echo
Excel, like you're right.
Excel.
SIOR.
So get the Excelsior Pass, and it download. I mean, it's right on your phone because everybody who has the vaccine is going to be in probably a national database, right? Sooner or later, I think. And because when you come into the country, if you go out of the country, you come in, I think that right there at customs, they're going to be able to look and see whether you have a pass and then tell you whether you have to quarantine.
Now, you can't show the pass until you're 15 days after your second vaccination.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm way in.
And then once you load it, you'll get the screen that looks like, it doesn't show up too well, but you get a screen that looks like this. And then need be, and I'll just show it quick, you get the QR code, because I don't want nobody to scan mine.
Right. You better not. They're going to be walking around tomorrow. I'm Mark with no beard.
That's it.
And light skin. Light skin. Y'all know what I mean. Jen Woodard says, my friend died last week of COVID because of a house gathering. See, this is what I'm saying. I think people are going to take it to the next level. They're not going to care whether you're in mixed company or not.
I agree.
I think then people are going to get lazy. And right now, I think New York State is at like 1%, the governor said.
Somewhere.
Right?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I think it's going to go back up, and I think it's going to be because we get lazy with these masks. Personally, I'm digging the mask right now. I am digging the mask. Let me tell you why. I go in another store that I can't name.
We'll send a sponsorship request.
And the guy behind the counter is like, I never forget a face now I got on my mask. I never forget a face. Do I know you from somewhere? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. This is what I said. I went to Bennett.
Not Bennett.
I walked out like, yes, for the mask. Yes. I mean, yes. Then yesterday, I go to the store that I can't name to return some pants in the Galleria that has an outside entrance. And the lady's like, Darius, but she was like from Jamaica. She had like a Jamaican or Bahamian accent. Darius, I know this name. And I was just like, really? Did you go to Bennett? So I'm digging the mask because I get to get my grocery shopping done. I get all of this stuff done, and it is just terrific. I'm digging the mask.
Absolutely.
Daphne says, I just ordered another mask. Speaking of this, speaking of masks, remember when we had church at the house the first week after COVID was, and I was looking for a mask in my basement because nobody had masks. Nobody. Yeah. I mean, not who was in the house. I think nobody had a mask.
No one.
We just didn't know.
Right.
So it's just the ignorance of not knowing. I went downstairs, found a mask that I had used for working around the house, and it was so old and brittle that as soon as I put it on, the elastic broke. Now, I am on this cleaning binge in my house. I'm just starting to throw out stuff. I'm tired of, why do we keep boxes of stuff that you know, just in case I need this? Then when you need it, you can't find it, right? So I like everything very, very organized. My 2-room, all of my hammers are together. I have like 10 hammers. Why? I don't know. Because when you're not organized, you just go buy stuff.
Another one.
You'd be like, I got another one, right? So I'm starting to really, really, really organize. And what do I find that was in the master, well, as they call it, the ensuite, the master bathroom? Now, a pack of N95s.
Wow.
That I had bought because I was going to redo something in the house that was going to be dusty. I didn't even realize, I'm like, why do I have this bag that I had stored behind the bathtub, by the way? Because I was doing something in the bathroom. 2 years later, I didn't do it. We just hired somebody to do it. 2 years later. But as I'm getting rid of the materials, I find the N95 mask. Not just one, a pack. I had what I need. Oh, that'll preach. I had what I needed if I had just been organized. Because sometimes what you need is right in front of your face. Come on, preach. Sometimes I got my hoops trigger right here. So sometimes I don't know if it still works. I don't know if my hoops trigger still works. So I found it, hoops, because I can preach. I can preach to myself. Hoops. No, my hoops trigger is gone.
I still have it.
You still got the hoops trigger? And if anybody doesn't know what the hoops trigger is, you probably have not been to a... I think mine is gone, Mark. Am I actually taking up time on my radio? Oh, nope. Here it is. I'm
re-downloading. You got yours?
Let me see if I can preach here. Let me see. Oh, you know why?
There it is.
And because I lost my mask, when you are not organized, you will lose your mask. But everything you need, is sometime right in your face.
Welcome, Shepherd Mother. Everything you need.
It's sometime, right? You just got to get organized. That means throwing out some things that are no longer a benefit to you. It's Friday night. Okay. Oh, my phone. The remix. Dominique gonna say tune up. So I'm wearing my mask. Anybody got a song that say I'm wearing my mask? No, I was gonna say got a feeling.
She can do it. I shall wear my mask.
I shall wear my mask. Oh, 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 I shall wear my mask. Oh, 'cause it could be all over. Anyway, 12-year-olds now, I believe, can get a vaccine.
Yes.
To vaccine, by the way, if you go to buffalonews.com, and you didn't use your 10, they have an article talking to doctors about the vaccine. And what I was pleased to see is an African-American female doctor from right down the way, down at Dr. Ansari's place.
Oh, okay.
I think she's the medical director or something. And they had her face in it. Yeah.
That's very important.
It's very important because folks don't be trusting everybody. Lakeisha says, and wash my hands. Oh, add to the song. Would you get your 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, well, 17-year-old vaccinated? Would you?
Yes. Both my kids, if I could.
So we are split in my household. Houston, there is a problem.
Uh-oh.
I, who is the head of the house, say, get those boys vaccinated. Because I don't feel like being in the house this summer if one of them gets sick.
Well.
Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I say, get them vaccinated. She, pronoun, she says, I think I got to take this to a D. She says, I went from C chord to D.
Here we go.
She don't know. Her don't know. Him downstairs milking. Yeah, she don't know. I say, get them vaccinated. What say ye in Facebook land?
Oh, they coming too.
Shuki gonna say, not she. Daphne said mine had no choice. Come on. Mine had no choice.
They felt nothing.
He had to, in order to register for. Oh, I thought you meant you made him. Dominique says, I wish I had a wah wah. I'm gonna get a sound thing.
I say I have it, but I don't have my connection.
Dominique says, no, I won't. I ain't even gonna give you nothing. I'll give it to you. You want to preach? Go ahead.
Come on,
There's a mic over there. You can get on. Miss Pridgen here.
I think this might be an interesting debate to have.
I mean, she can get on because I think that get them vaccinated because they can catch the virus. Mm-hmm. My little grandbaby had. They can catch the virus.
Yeah.
Now, and I ain't trying to be funny. Now now somebody got to be stuck in the house for 2 weeks, going in and out of the bedroom with masks on. If anybody in my house gets sick, masks, gloves, quarantined to the attic.
To the attic.
With one plug. And there is no restroom up there.
Wow. Ooh.
And a bucket. Old school way. You don't want to get vaccinated? I'm not about to spend my summer with no sick kids. When all they had to do is get a shot in the arm. Oh, she gonna put the Louis in it.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Show it off.
Cost me enough. I don't know what the dilemma is and why there's even a question. What's your thought?
Research, and it's my job to keep them safe, which means a mask, social distancing.
Oh, and you think when they go out that they're doing
Yes, they're
masks and
frightened
social
enough.
distancing. Yeah. Okay.
And they don't want to get the vaccine, which I think I don't want, and probably because of my views, I don't want them to. It's dangerous. It's scary.
You got it. You just got your second
It
shot.
be your
yesterday.
own husband.
I mean,
It be your own husband that just tell all your business all the time. Like, anything else you want to share with the class?
I Chucky said, for my kiddo who is immune compromised, I can't put anaphylactic allergy.
That's allergic reaction.
It's a no. I understand that. Our kids don't have no anaphylactic.
We don't know if they're allergic to any ingredients in the vaccine.
Tina says,
I guess I better call my family and tell them
what?
that I got the vaccine now, since
Why?
the world knows.
You gotta tell nobody.
I did. I really didn't.
What, your family got to sign off on it? Oh, I got the vaccine. Okay.
No, it's just that it wasn't a secret. I just didn't say anything. So
What they gonna do? What you gonna get a whooping?
no, it was.
So glad my 19-year-old college got vaccinated. I'm glad too, Tina.
19.
19. Daphne gonna say, I hear you, Monique. I expected so much more. She has a PhD.
Wow.
I expected so much more from Daphne.
Which means she did a lot of research,
You-
years and years, right? It took her longer to get that
expected-
degree than they have been researching.
I think young people should be vaccinated because they have to be vaccinated for rubella, mubella, mumps, measles, tooth decay,
What?
Tetanus. Well, I'm not
tetanus,
Tetanus. So they get bitten by
tetanus,
raccoons now.
gingivitis,
Chickenpox.
hepatitis.
Okay.
hepatitis, gingivitis,
No.
clotitis. They can't even go to school without 89 vaccines before they are 10.
That's not true.
Why are we not getting them vaccinated? I don't understand. I tell you what I'm going to do.
You want to take them to get vaccinated?
Oh, no, I don't do that kind of stuff.
So exactly. So if they get sick, are you even gonna You're not gonna participate?
I'm just kidding y'all that I don't do that kind of stuff. I do. I always volunteer. They never let me. So I pledge
Who was they?
him downstairs.
She, they, sheesh.
Him downstairs won't let me. Dominique says, "Oh boy, I can't see with my glasses because see the mask. I will say this about the mask. You know, my mask come up there, and when you breathe, I don't know what it is about my breath. It just
See, I always,
Oh, he gonna say his breath don't stink.
no, I do it. So my glasses sit on top of the mask, so you never have those issues. But Dominique said, but that's one vaccine. This will be every year possibly. So for me, I say no. But I said no for me, and I got vaccinated.
Dr. Daphne McNabb. It was a no-brainer for me because as an ENL teacher, what's ENL?
English next language, I think.
English next
I don't know.
language. No such thing.
ESL means English as a second language.
ENL is not English next language. So
I
what's
thought
the
she
language
said
after that?
ENL. That
Teacher.
means that Spanish is or a different
No.
language is your first language.
My students and their family members have been flying internationally. It does have something to do with, maybe she meant, I don't know, and coming back into the classroom. So for her, it was a no-brainer. But she hears Monique about the kids being vaccinated.
She's an adult. They're children.
Dabby Central Oil on the mask if you don't like it the way it smells. No, my mask doesn't smell bad. I'm saying it fogs up my glasses and the fog kind of stays.
Oh, so you gotta put your glasses. So
On
you put your
top.
mask like
Oh,
this.
no.
And then put your glasses over
I
the
look like
mask.
Urkel. Are you kidding me?
Oh, so I look like Urkel because that's how I do my.
Yes, yes,
Well,
little
then you're gonna
Urkel.
have-
Well, at least I can see.
She gonna say if you don't like the smell. Sometimes it's not the mask. Oh, I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm eating onions again. Sometimes it's not the mask.
And garlic.
Garlic. Oh, I'm a garlic fan.
Oh,
I
that's
bought a
the
little
situation.
gadget from a store,
Yes. Ray Sean, will you tell them until we get a
and
sponsorship? There's no stores mentioned.
I love garlic.
Man, Bed Bath and Beyond. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know
They
if
ain't
that's
gonna
true.
sponsor us.
I don't even know if that's true.
But I
just
tell
was
you,
picking.
who I want to get a little sponsor in. But she probably already so busy that saying it on the radio is gonna make her more busy. But I did go get my pants hemmed on Bailey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and rods.
You know what? See, when you got guests, and then they just start doing stuff.
It's disrespectful.
Wow. No,
Disrespectful.
only
Mute
because she did.
Oh, you cut her. You cut your.
No, because she did a lot. She does a lot. She has
Who?
helped the Pridgen house.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially during COVID. By the way, and I know I'm all over the place because it's Friday. I ain't got no job. No, I shouldn't even play like
we
that.
got a
'cause they
job.
gonna be
Please
like,
don't.
They're gonna be like, he quoting the. Ain't got no job. What they say?
It ain't got to do.
He did not say the word.
I
It was
didn't.
from a movie.
I'm quoting.
Everybody is really wild on this show today.
Except me.
And I wasn't on screen. You don't know who that was.
So,
And
You back
in
again?
the same voice.
I'm outing everybody.
Who is that?
I can't say. Y'all say
Oh,
I talk too
my
much.
boo, my boo.
Stephanie, oh, come here with your little eyelashes. She got lashes for days.
Don't worry, he done told all my business,
So-
so you might want to not come in here. If
Here's the point, and I think Ross, I don't know why I think Ross would be proud of this. I was talking to, who was I talking to, Mark? When I tell you about the fresh food, the raw food, minister from here. That's a shame. Come on. Light skin. Sean. Shoot, Sean. Light skin guy, fella. So him and his wife is, I'm going to mess this up. I think Indonesia or something. And they're teaching people how to like make smoothies and stuff. So when I'm talking to him, he kept saying, we're trying to get people to eat more raw food.
Mm-hmm.
So when he said it, I'm thinking, I'm not eating no raw beef. But that's not what he meant.
right.
He meant buying more food and cooking raw food.
Yeah.
Ever since he said it, it just clicked in my head. Like, he's totally right.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I have been on this kick now for 3 weeks of trying. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, but the main meals of my day are raw, coming from the earth, or I'm trying not to eat as much processed stuff. And we have learned recipes. Last night we had mushroom, what was it? Portobello pizza. By basically taking a big mushroom, I got to get the insides out. It creeps me out. Those
just go
little,
buy the
those
caps
little
next
things. Putting like a tomato, raw tomato on it. Putting some mozzarella cheese and popping it in the oven. They were good. Of using, I did put a little bit of sofrito, whatever. Yeah. But I'm trying. So in the mornings I eat oranges, or yesterday I had a smoothie. Now I think that put 1/4 pound on me because I weigh myself every day at the same
You
time.
should not.
I weigh myself, and I'm no longer almost 200. I am now moving. I'm going to hit that 169. I'm at 170.9. And so I did 2 things. Here's my 2 things. I shouldn't say no carbs because you need a little carbs, but I bought that flat, what is it, bread?
Like tortillas.
Tortilla shell. I cut it in half. I might have a half of one every few days.
Wow.
And make a whole sandwich. I'm also making sandwiches with vegetables. So doing a bed of lettuce, some protein, and a little cheese sometime. And I didn't know how many calories mayo has.
Yes. So no fish fry
And
today.
sugar.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. I'm gonna have. I'm not gonna be one of these. I shouldn't say. I was gonna say. I'm not about to be one of these folks. Oh, and I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing this anymore. No, I'm trying to do
'cause-
better, and I will. I like my fish fry on Saturday, Friday, but I only have one piece, and that's only because they give you one piece. They give you one piece.
Depends on where you get it.
They don't give you 2 pieces. You don't need 2 pieces. And I only want it with cornmeal,
Yes.
not flour. I want cornmeal. And then I don't eat any carbs with that. I don't have potatoes, no more potato chips. I've been eating vegetables, but they do have sea salt on it, and they're fried. I will have to admit. Dr. Daphne, you can make a sandwich with wraps too, and olive oil. I never tried olive oil.
I was going to ask you, did you put olive oil on your mushroom last night?
No, we didn't. We didn't. We didn't put any oils on the mushroom.
Oh, you should have drizzled that in olive oil.
We already had steak, which my brother-in-law was over. He like 3.
He's 13.
So he was supposed to be going home at a certain time. He's gonna tell his mother, "No, I'm staying over because they having steak."
Yeah, she was
Now-
coming to get him at like 5.
Now,
He was like, "You gonna take
kids
me
in
out?"
my house don't eat no T-bone steak.
Yeah.
You better get that hamburger and a hot dog.
Let me go ahead and fix your patty.
What? Right, you better get that Salisbury steak. You don't qualify for no teas
No,
yet.
my brother brought me a whole platter of shrimp cocktails.
And it's still
as a
sitting up there. First of all, so
He can have whatever he wants.
we are trying to even change the boys' eating habits. The younger one, because he came back from the summer and he got a little weight. He's coming down right now, and talking to them about carbs, talking to them about, like, I'm the one that eats an orange every day in the morning. Now I go look for my doggone halos.
I bought some more.
I did too. I bought them yesterday. I bought 2 packs of oranges. Oh, but the boys have been eating the halos. Now the other day he says to me while I'm at home on my day off, and she gone and leave the kid in the house doing school. Why? I come
There was
downstairs
an
all
entire
happy.
adult there.
I come down all happy. Hey, Papa. Oh, hey.
Wow.
Hey, how you doing? You where your mother at? Is she coming right back? Papa, could I have some iced tea at 10 in the morning? Heck no, you can't have no iced tea 10 in the morning. Son, look at these calories on this iced tea. Now, why don't you get you some water?
Oh, shoot.
He's going to come to me the other day and say, now I'm in my office. I'm trying to work. Papa. Now, he didn't pour this little cereal. Papa, ain't no milk. I said,
Some water on that.
Wow.
I said, some buttermilk in there.
It's a buttermilk. That's abuse.
Go
This
in there,
is terrible.
Put your little water.
This is bad.
Bye.
This is why I couldn't leave them with him until they were old enough to fend for themselves. Because
Bruce Burton said, I like grapeseed oil.
This man said.
On what? What you put grapeseed oil on?
No, wait.
What about grape oil? But I ain't never heard of no grape seed. What does a
I've heard
grape
of it.
seed
I
taste
put
like?
it in my hair.
Sir,
Oh.
buttermilk on cereal.
Nah, I ain't telling the kid that.
You probably
I did
did.
look at him like, what you want me to do? I'm on my 3rd Zoom call a day. I'm going where I'm going. Let me hop out and run down the tops real quick to get you some milk that you should have looked before you poured the cereal.
Well, he just had
Local
the faith that it would
209
be
was
there.
filing a grievance.
That's
that there
my
was no
kids are a
milk.
union.
My kids,
they
first
are
of all, they
a
just
union.
had the faith that when I open the refrigerator, everything I need is going to be there.
Oh, of course, she made it
Yeah,
special.
well, I tell you this. I don't know what the little boy did with cereal. I heard him pour the cereal. Still ain't found the cereal. And I'm scared to ask because I'm going to be
Probably in the
mad. No,
disposal.
because if he poured that, let me tell you
It's gonna
something.
be Friday all over
Let
again.
me
What's
tell
he
you
supposed
this.
to do with cereal? That
If he
Put some
poured that
water on
cereal
it.
out, you better put some water on it, and I'm going to sit down and eat this T-bone. You ain't make nothing for me, Papa?
This man has made
no,
5
no.
chicken wings. Like, he will come downstairs, open the chicken wings, and fry him 5. 5.
I mean, I don't eat more than 5.
5. Exactly. With 3 other people in the house.
Not all the time. Like, y'all.
You got better. But
Not all the
honey,
time. Not all the
honey,
time.
You will come and whip you up something.
Well, breakfast, because I like, see,
If I make breakfast, I make breakfast for everyone. But he does, no, he makes
Wait, so
makes
he
me
the mom on
breakfast.
Friday?
huh?
He's the mom. Yes. Be like, oh, I said I
All
was
the
making me
leftover
some.
pork
I wasn't.
Oh, you talking about for Friday?
Yes.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Because usually when I get up there, already up there in school, so I only cook breakfast usually on the weekends. Now, if it is a Saturday and I'm up early, I cook pancakes, everything.
Like waffles.
Everything. I go all in.
He does.
Now, if I got to do a funeral.
Know where I'm gonna be at tomorrow.
Oh, no. What's tomorrow? Do I have a funeral tomorrow?
We do.
We do.
Yes.
So because I have a funeral, by the time I get up, if I want breakfast, I'm cooking for me. And because they'll be asleep. So I'm not what I'm. Hey, everybody, wake up! Then I'm gonna have people coming downstairs with attitudes, sitting at the table because I can't. Oh goodness! Oh, you can't give me attitude at breakfast. You better come down and smile, or you getting told off. Go to bed. Go back to bed.
Oh, yeah, no.
Just leave me alone. Go. So the point is,
Created this whole scenario.
yeah, but 5 chicken wings. 5 chicken wings, all right. You make your 5, and you eat them. I don't want to.
This man, what were you making the
time
other
is it?
day?
We were talking about vaccines. I don't know how we. What was I making? What?
I don't know. You just started telling my business, so we just.
What was I making about what?
What was it? Sausage? You were making something. You was like, you want one? Oh, hamburger.
So, Mark,
I
I'm
was
down,
sitting there,
Stephanie.
We talking, having a good.
We talking. I look in the refrigerator. There's only 2 hamburgers. Them big, thick, juicy ones. You know the like brisket almost meat.
Yeah.
It's so good. And I put it on my lettuce. So in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make this one. Then if later I'm gonna make this other one. So I was like, I'm making the stuff. We talking, laughing. I said, you want a hamburger? Here she go.
He ain't saying that friendly. He was just like, you want a hamburger?
No, I ain't say it like that. I said, you want a hamburger? And you was like, in that pause in between asking,
There it is.
it was like
That's a
this.
close up.
In my head, I'm trying to telepathically say,
tell me no.
I don't want no hamburger. I want some tuna fish. She says yes.
She.
Her say yes. Her, she, pronouns. I then have to make 2. So I made the 2, and we ate them, but didn't that mean there wasn't nothing left over? So here's my big problem. Because I don't eat a lot during the day, I have my orange, and I have lunch that I've been bringing, salad and all that kind of stuff, making my own salad.
You look forward to dinner.
But then after dinner, my stomach
Midnight.
starts saying, and we stay up, I want something else.
That's how
I
your
want
stomach
something else.
sounds.
Go get the pretzel. But no, I've been just staying with the skinny popcorn. That's only
Wait.
40-something calories a cup.
Last night,
I was tearing it up one day.
he kept going to get the bag, filling up this little tiny Ziploc bag. He did it like 3 times. Next time he came back, he had the whole bag of skinny pop.
This is what happened.
Oh, he
This
just
is
said,
what-
forget
Nah,
the
So I know that the sandwich bags
Right.
is about a cup, right? So I fill up a sandwich bag. That meant a cup is, I think, 40. The one I bought is like 40-something calories. So I said, okay, 40. Now 80. But you know how you get to the end of the bag and it's the little
was tearing
pieces?
it
So
I
now I'm
I
like,
don't even like popcorn.
I'm like, dang. We're in the middle of watching this movie. I'm like, ooh, forget that bag. So now it's falling all down on my
He
shirt.
stood up. I was like, it's
go-
a kernel in the rug.
It's
I'm like,
going down in the couch. I'm trying to. She said I got shifty eyes. I'm trying to look, make sure she don't see every time. Because if she was doing it, I would have a fit. When I tell you I would have a fit, because she was crunching on some granola the other night. I was just
that was
like,
last night.
She was like
you
this.
just kept shifting your eyes over.
I was like,
and then I
dang.
guess that inspired
Can
him
you
to
put
go
some?
get 8 bags.
Can you put some
Ziploc bags.
insulation around your mouth?
But this
It
man
was
will,
so.
but he will chomp and chew and crunch and
No.
be like, "Ooh, I'm tearing this up, ain't I?"
First of all, I don't say I'm tearing this up, ain't I? I don't say I'm tearing this up,
So when
ain't
we
I?
at home, you say, "I'm tearing this up, aren't I, honey?" That's
say
not.
I said,
no,
this
you
is-
be like, "I'm tearing this
this
up."
is
ain't I?"
delectable.
I'm sorry, ain't I?
Lakeisha said that is hilarious. Daphne is cracking up. Bruce Burton said 8 to 11 is brutal at night. It really is. Forget 8 to 11. 8 to midnight.
It really is.
It was 8 to midnight. I wanted to just go to bed because it was like, I got to stop. But I'll eat 1 popcorn at a time. And I'm not lying. 1 kernel at a time. I don't do that.
You can't hear yourself.
But yesterday when she was eating the granola, I just wanted to go down to the basement, get some insulation,
I kept
put
trying
it
to chew it
around
slow.
her face, and just cut out the place for the nose.
Not insulation.
Because it was like this. It's
Well, because I'm like, I just might as well chew fast because I'm trying to chew slow, but his eyes are shifting over here, and then that should have been a TikTok. You keep coming back with a Ziploc, another Ziploc. Then he came back with the whole bag.
I came back with the bag.
Empty.
It was the end. But I didn't want to do this, like, because I don't let the boys do that. I don't let the boys.
You gotta get
I
that perfect.
hate to see them do that.
You gotta get that perfect.
Yes, you gotta pinch it.
No, I don't do that.
Boy,
I don't do that.
whenever he's not around.
I was grabbing like 3 little kernels at a time, and then they'd slip out of your hand.
His hands was like this.
That's how I was grabbing the kernels,
no.
real little, and putting them in.
Because it was like seeds, and he literally ate all the crumbs.
Well, the Skinny Pop has a lot of what you call it, the kernels that get in your teeth.
Yeah.
And I can't listen. I'm 56. I can't be messing with these teeth. I got to go back to my Orville Redenbacher kettle corn, 100 calories, because I can't.
Well, it only had that many kernels because you were eating from the bottom of the bag.
I was eating from the. Well, it's 12:54. Is that clock right? What time is it?
55.
So I do have an Apple Watch now for my weight loss. Not weight loss, because I want the weight, but I am now listen, y'all, my gut is coming down. I really have room. I'm not going to show it.
I was about
but
to say now.
I really have room in these pants, and these are like a
$5.99
32. I was in a 34.
Help us.
I'm in the 34s. I bought a lot of jeans that I bought that was 33s. I was going to take them back to the store I can't name, and now my gut is coming down because I'm in the gym every day. I missed one day the other day and one day last week. Every day I go to the gym.
Every day.
In my basement. And last night I did a mini workout, which is about a little less than a half hour.
You
And
still do it in the mornings?
I do it whenever I feel like it. I don't want to be timed. I don't want to be, and the little boy came down want to work out.
Why are these
Little boy.
pronouns? Why?
Papa, I'm going to work out with you. Oh, joy. But he did. He came down and I'm gonna put it on weight loss. So we're both on we have 2 treadmills, so he's on one. And now now I'm 56. I start out, this is what I do. I get on, I click. Every minute I take it up 2 more speeds. Every minute. And then, but now with the Apple Watch, I didn't know you gotta do your hands. Mm-hmm. So I usually just hold on. So this is what I was doing yesterday.
What?
Just hurry up and do like I'm doing now. I'm getting my steps in. I'm getting my steps in.
Oh my gosh.
I'm at
Not the cheat
I'm at
on steps.
76. Let's see if I keep doing this. You just wave your arms. Well, now I'm at 76. Hobson's.
This is sad.
That's where my clothes are right now. My clothes are at Hobson's, the Dr. Dry Cleaning. If her pick took them, like I asked yesterday, and they not in her
Did
trunk.
you not see me bring your?
You brought in the bins, but that
Your
doesn't mean you
basket.
took the clothes.
Because I'm gonna put your suits. Your suits, Darius.
Hobson's, the Dr. Dry Cleaning, because she will. I'm in their trunk. She keep a lot of stuff in that trunk. 874 East
We
Delavan.
just telling all of. Next Friday, we're having a tell-all.
Yeah, Hobson's, the Dr. Dry Cleaning. We just did. 874 East Delavan. Take your clothes over there. That's where my clothes go. They go nowhere else but Hobson's, the Doctor of Dry Cleaning. I love when I see you all there. When you're there, take some clothes. The pandemic has been tough. Take some clothes and pick them up. Don't leave your clothes. There's a lot of clothes that people don't pick up. Now pick up your clothes.
Take the clothes that you haven't worn during the pandemic because they need to be clean.
I disagree. I ain't taking nothing I ain't put on my body yet. I got enough stuff that I wear. Yeah. We take piles of clothes to Hobson's, the Dr. Dry Cleaning. Speaking of wrong transition. Other than cleaners, Brian K. Lewis Funeral Home, in your hour of need, 347 Peckham, 2528 Bailey, and 1275 Sycamore. Made my grandmothers look like they was alive. No, he did. He did. That's how well he does. Because my grandmother, and I got the tape. Remember what my grandmother said? I'm coming back to get you.
She did.
Well, she ain't done it yet.
Got you. Stop. Stop. Go have a nightmare. Wow.
No, that wouldn't be no
Keep
nightmare.
playing
Grandma,
with Francis.
stay right there resting in the Lord. I see you when the last trumpet shall rise,
she
shall
was gonna-
sound,
I'ma grab
and I
you.
don't want it to be soon. And I was watching that video the other day. No, don't play with me.
She did them nails.
She
the
said
white
she was
nails.
going to grab
I'm gonna
me.
get you.
She said it. All right, well, Brian K. Lewis, in your hour of need, Check them out. Hey, I'm going to throw it back over to the station. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'll see you Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Mask are a must.
Yes.
Don't come over here with that mess. Or you can go somewhere else, down the street somewhere. You're not getting in True Bethel without a mask. I'm telling you now. You nothing. You're not getting in. Until next week. Power to the people.